Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Allison. I make cleaning videos and lifestyle videos at least twice a week. Today I'm doing something I've seen other channels do online, where you set a timer and make a list and try to get everything done in under an hour. So here's my little list here of some things I want to get done. I've got my timer started for 1 hour, so I'm going to take you along, and hopefully this video will motivate you to get some cleaning done, or maybe you just want to sit back and relax and watch me clean. That's okay too. First thing on my list was just to get some bedding washed. I wanted to wash my comforter for my bed, so I'm going to be starting with that here. It's the first thing so it can run in the background while I'm doing my other cleaning. And I'm just going to be loading that into my washing machine. And I did find that this method of cleaning was really effective. Giving myself just 1 hour to get everything done really helped inspire me to work faster, to get more things done. Felt like I was really productive this day, so I do recommend this method if you want to try it, just to give yourself a little challenge. So now that we've got this little thing all loaded in here, we're going to go over to the kitchen. I'm just going to unload and reload the dishwasher, taking the clean dishes out and putting in the ones that are dirty next to the dishwasher. This is kind of a boring chore, but it's something that has to be done every day. I do feel like I'm really lucky to have a dishwasher. I lived without one for years and years, so I really appreciate having one. I love the ability to not have to hand wash all of my dishes. So we're now just going to put everything away into the correct spaces. And I'm just putting the dirty ones in that were in the sink. And on to other cleaning things. Okay, now I'm going to be wiping off my counters. It says it's a Lysol bottle, but I've actually got Fabuloso that's been diluted with water in this bottle. I just always refill my Lysol bottle because that's convenient for me because of the spray I like on it. And now I'm just going to be taking some vinegar and just wiping off the stainless steel on my dishwasher. I find it gives it really shiny. Some stainless steel, the vinegar actually will streak, but the stainless steel that's on this dishwasher, it gets it really shiny, so I always use that to clean that little panel. And I'm just getting out some more cleaning supplies here. I'm going to be taking out, this is Barkeeper's Friend. I'm using it to clean my sink because it's what I just had and it's convenient. Normally I put gloves on when I clean with this, but they were upstairs, and since I'm on a timer I didn't want to add on to my timer time. So I'm just going to be using without it. I'm putting some stuff away. And now we're just going to get the sink scrubbed out with my little scrubber and the Barkeeper's Friend cleaner. Also, I sped up a lot of the footage for this video. I don't know if people prefer the sped up footage or if they like things in real time with the commentary, so let me know down below which way you prefer, if you prefer things to be sped up or if you like seeing things as they happen. And I'm just wiping off around my sink. I like to dry that area so that I don't get any mildew. I'll take a dry cloth when I'm done cleaning and just wipe around the edges. I'm also getting some vinegar on the stainless steel parts just to get it a little bit shiny. And now I'm going to be cleaning my stove top. You can't really tell on camera, but it is pretty dirty here, so I'm just using some vinegar to wipe off the dirt. Gives it a nice shiny finish. I did feel like it could have been a little cleaner. If I really was going thoroughly, I would have used baking soda with the vinegar, but because I was on a timer, I did not take that step today. Just checking my little timer. Looks like we've had about 10 minutes pass. I want to start my vacuum because I wanted it running while I was cleaning, just like I wanted the laundry to be running at the same time, so we're getting our little vacuum started. I really love my little vacuum. It saves me so much time. It cleans my floors really well, and I don't have to take the time to vacuum. Now I'm going to be hand vacuuming the stairs. Well, I'm trying to hand vacuum the stairs. Unfortunately, I forgot to charge my little hand vacuum. It really wasn't picking anything up, so I realized partway through that I'm pretty much wasting my time. It's kind of frustrating because it was one of my big things on my list that I wanted to get done. So after a slight little attempt, I decided to take the vacuum back downstairs to see if I can charge it for a little while I'm doing my cleaning thing, because it's just not doing anything at this point. I'm just going nowhere with it. So we'll let that charge for a few minutes to see. Now I'm going to be cleaning off my fridge. I'm starting with just white vinegar. I actually do a two-step cleaning when I do a thorough cleaning of my fridge. I like to go over it with the vinegar first because it disinfects it. It also helps take off the really built up debris. And once the debris is taken off, then I go over it with another cleaner, which I will show you later on. But I like to do the vinegar and then let the vinegar dry first. So this is just the vinegar part. And I try to get in around the little creases and in behind the door handles and everywhere. I just like to get it really clean everywhere I can. And now I'm going to be cleaning my trash can since I already have the vinegar out. It's also stainless steel, so it gets very clean just with the vinegar by itself. It gets dirty very quickly because things just fall out of it or hit the top. So I find I have to clean this at least once a week, sometimes more often, just because of the amount of dirt that it gets. So I'm just wiping out the whole outside area. If I was doing a really thorough cleaning, I'd want to take everything out and like hose out the inside. It has a removable inside that I could clean out, but we're on a timer today, so we're just kind of getting a light surface cleaning to everything to get everything looking shiny. So now I'm just kind of going over it to dry it off from the vinegar. And it does get it nice and shiny and clean looking too, so pretty happy with how it turns out aesthetically. I see my little vacuums popping by to do his job. And now we're going to just wipe off the top part of my stove over here. I'm kind of bouncing around, that's how I usually clean. I don't really stay in one area too long. So I'm taking the vinegar and I'm going to just wipe off the top display as well because I forgot to do that. And I'm also getting the stainless steel at the bottom. I'm also cleaning this with vinegar as well. It doesn't get so much dirt, but it gets some sort of streaking just from people touching it, so I do have to clean that whenever I clean the stainless steel, which is usually about once a week. Now I'm going over with Wyman's stainless steel cleaner on my fridge. This will take off the streaking from the vinegar that is left when it's dry. So this is the second step of cleaning my fridge that I usually do. I just spray it onto the cloth and then I wipe the fridge. I do find sometimes if I spray directly on the fridge, I feel like it gets a little bit of a better job done, but it says not to do that on the bottle. It says just put it on a cloth, so I thought I'd at least follow the directions correctly for today and actually spray it onto the cloth first. So, and this just gives it a really nice shiny finish. It looks really nice. Yeah, and I think it's looking pretty good. I could have been a little more thorough. I think there are a couple streaks left, but it's good enough for today. Now I'm just going to be cleaning off my dining room table. I'm using a Pledge because it's got the nice convenient spray bottle. I'm just cleaning off the woodwork on the table. The Pledge gets it really shiny, so I do like the Murphy Wood oil soap better, but when it comes for convenience, Pledge is just fast and quick, so that's usually what I will reach for. Just putting my fruit basket back on top of the table. I'm also going to clean the chairs, just the wood part, the Pledge as well, because they do get a little bit dusty. One thing I find too is that the less stuff I have, the easier it is to clean. So I try not to have more clutter than I need. I try to limit how much, decorative stuff I have in my house. I'm not exactly a minimalist, but I try to keep my possessions under control, I guess. And I cleaned that chair twice because I couldn't remember if I had cleaned it already. I'm just wiping off the top of the chairs. And now I'm just going to be decluttering my mail pile that was on my little desk and taking it downstairs to my recycling area. I need to clean out that drawer. It's kind of where I'm just shoving everything to get things clean. But I'm just going to dust off my little front desk area as well. And now we're going to be moving onto the stairs. We have about 30 minutes left to clean. I had planned on cleaning these with the little vacuum, but because it wasn't charged, I had to improvise, and I am using a fur roller. It's not how I normally clean my stairs, but I wanted to at least feel like I tackled the stairs today because it was on my to-do list for my hour clean. So I'm going over it with a little fur roller here, and it is taking up a lot of fur. It's just, I would have been more thorough with the vacuum. It would have gotten a lot of the deeper stuff. So we're just going kind of quickly over all the edges. And I do get a lot of cat hair. I have two long-haired cats that shed all the time. They're shedding a lot right now because it's so hot, so it's kind of a constant battle with cat fur. I'm trying to get those edges of the stairs always sort of collect the fur for some reason. I don't know why, but that's where the fur always sits. So I'm going over with several layers of the fur roller here. I'll show you how much fur I just picked that up off the stairs. There's a lot of fur. So now we are going to go on back to clean. I remembered that I had forgotten to clean out the microwave, so I'm going to go ahead and clean out the inside of the microwave. I'm cleaning this out with the vinegar, and then I decide the vinegar is not cutting it, so I pull out the Fabuloso. I love how it smells. It's got a great refreshing smell that lasts about 24 hours, so I really enjoy using it. It is the diluted kind, so I diluted it with some water, so it's not quite as strong as the concentrate, but I still really like cleaning with it. So we're going to just be wiping off all the inside part of the microwave. And it was pretty dirty in here. It had been a while since I cleaned it, so I was glad I remembered to clean it. Now I'm going to be making a second attempt at vacuuming the little stairwell area. However, my vacuum still is just not charged enough to really pick anything up. It takes about 24 hours to charge it, so I've given up on that, and I'm just going to wipe things down with a cloth so it'll at least look and smell clean, even though it's not vacuumed properly. I'm just wiping over with the diluted Fabuloso, wiping off the edges and also the stairway here. And it left the floor really clean too. I think it's something that's pretty cool. You can use it as a surface cleaner or a floor cleaner. It wasn't really sticky, so I was satisfied with using it on the floor. You can see my floor does look a lot better. Looks like I'm being swallowed into the basement. I'm not, I'm just cleaning. So there is that. And I don't know why, but the lighting in this next part is weird. I had to adjust it because it was so dark, but I'm actually just cleaning off the sink and the little laundry room area. So sorry for the weird lighting, but it only lasts for a few seconds and then it'll be back to normal lighting. But I wanted to show you that I did clean the sink in this hour as well. And I'm just wiping it down with some cleaner. Not going too thorough here since we're on a timer. Just getting everything lightly cleaned with the Fabuloso. And now I'm just checking on the timer, and I'm going to be doing another load of laundry. I'm putting my bedding into the dryer at this point, and then I'm going to be putting in a load of rags that were dirty. So pulling everything out here. This thing is big, so it takes up most of the washer by itself. Putting it on a medium heat setting. And I noticed that the washer was kind of dirty on the inside, so I improvised and decided to just clean out the inside while I was doing this. I'm just getting some dirt that was down in the crevices here. I don't really want a dirty washer. So now I'm starting the water to put another load in. Putting in some soap. I like to add the water and soap first before I add my clothing in. And now I have rags that are up here is where I store my used cleaning rags. And I'm putting them on just a hot setting to get them really clean. And now I had a little time left over to do something, so I decided to just lightly clean the sink and toilet in my upstairs bathroom. I had planned on just doing the downstairs for my challenge, but I had enough time left over that I decided to do this really quickly as well. Although there were only a few minutes left on the timer, I just wanted to get in as much as I could to really challenge myself. So here I am cleaning off the sink. And I'm going to be also putting on some gloves here in a moment to clean the toilet as well. When I clean the mirror also with some Windex. So I am getting out my cleaning gloves. Oh, no, the Windex. I'm cleaning out the Windex. My mirror's nice and clean. And now here are the cleaning gloves so we can get the toilet cleaned. It was a very light cleaning. I didn't get it very thorough because I could see the timer was running out. So I did decide to take off the gloves and wash my hands at the end of it just so that I could grab the phone when the timer went off. So I just gave it a very light surface cleaning with some toilet bowl cleaner and just sprayed some cleaner on the under part of the seat that I wiped off very quickly. And now the timer is about to go off, so I've washed my hands already, and here's the little timer going off. So we did it. We got a lot done in an hour. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a beautiful day today. Bye!